Baddies Gone Wild, episode 8, titled Wakanda Forever. My bad. It says Wildkanda Forever, not Wakanda. My bad. First of all, this thumbnail is everything. It's Bahati looking straight up like she came out of the movie Black Panther. You could not convince me she was not in that movie. Literally, Zeus is funny, but this thumbnail eats. Okay, so the episode starts off where we left off. We had Natalie, Bahati, and Erica Raven. They were all sitting down on the couch talking about what just happened with Bahati literally getting scalped by Daisy. So Bahati is crying. It breaks my heart, honestly, to see Bahati crying like this. And I really feel like Daisy just went too far, and I really feel like Daisy should be sent home. But we know they're not going to do that. To me, Natalie was just being so insensitive in this scene because she kept asking Bahati if she can see her hair that got ripped out. And Bahati's like, no, you're not slick. The only reason why you wanted to see is because you wanted the camera to zoom in and get up close and see. Like, no. I'm glad Bahati said no, and she even called her out too. She was like, Natalie, you're just being messy right now. And honestly, I felt like the whole time Natalie wasn't doing enough in terms of supporting Bahati. And Erica Raven is so sweet. Erica Raven literally is in her confessionals talking about how she feels bad for Bahati and it's breaking her heart. And I'm like, that's why I like Erica Raven, because she has a heart. She's showing more than Natalie is showing. Natalie is just thinking about how can we capture this and make it better for the moment. Like, we gotta get this angle on camera. Like, oh my gosh. So then we have Oxy Pearl, Jaden, and Shay. They came down and they're all talking together and they go over once again kind of what happened that started this fight. And Bahati's explaining that, like, listen, I never said what Daisy claims that I said or what Coco claims that I said. That was a lie. I never said that. You could ask any of the girls here, like, have I ever talked bad about Daisy? No. Everybody's like, no, you didn't. Bahati is still pissed. Bahati's still pissed, and rightfully so. So the girls really are trying to make Bahati calm down and make her make up with Daisy. Like, Shay was even like, I feel like if you guys just sit down, and have a conversation. And I'm just like, it's easy for y'all to say because it didn't happen to you. It's not like somebody lost a couple of strands of hair. This girl lost I thought it was one braid. Apparently she lost 3 whole cornrows out of the side of her head. Like I said before, bruises, scrapes, all that can heal weeks to months. Hair getting pulled out of your head, that shit takes years to grow back, especially if you had long hair. Good luck waiting 6 years for that shit to grow back, especially not something that you would ever tolerate from a friend. Like, it makes more sense somebody that's your op does that to you, but a friend, hell no. I don't think she should forgive Daisy. I hope she never does forgive Daisy, and I really want people to stop trying to force her to make up with her. All right, so the girls go and they show Bahati the room, which apparently this is the master bedroom. It has 4 twin size beds in it, and it's gonna be Bahati, Shay, Jaden, and Oxy Pearl sleeping in there. I didn't even realize, honestly, that was the master bedroom because it just has 4 twins in there. Like, the only thing really nice about that room is that it's big. But yeah, TT's in the confessionals literally talking shit about the master bedroom. TT's just talking about how she went up in there and messed up the stuff, and she's like, these girls ain't shit. Like, we need some other girls in here who will actually fight for their shit. And I'm like, I mean, what do you want them to do at this point? Like, shit, after a certain amount of time, it's just like, enough is enough. They don't want to fight every day, especially for stupid ass shit. But like, I understand Bahati not wanting to fight. I even understand Jaden not wanting to fight because she's just over it at this point. But like, Oxy Pearl honestly was the only one. In the last episode, Oxy Pearl was standing there watching them ruin the beds and did nothing. She shut up. Make it make sense. Like, you wanted to speak up so much when it came to Erica Raven, and now this, when you actually should speak up, you're quiet. Like, what happened? I feel like Oxy Pearl could have done something, maybe even Shay, but I understand that they didn't because it's just like, these fights are getting so petty. But anyways, all the mean girls go downstairs. Erica Raven is with them and Natalie is like talking to them. So Natalie basically just reminds them there's $50,000 on the line, and every week the fans will be voting to pick the person who wins. She's gonna make sure that the girl who deserves it wins. Erica Raven sounds like she wants to leave. The way she's talking in her confessional, she's like saying like she just needs to get out because it's just too much. It's too crazy. Like, y'all is doing too much. Blood vessels are getting popped. People's hair is getting pulled out. Like, eyes are hemorrhaging. Like, this is too much. And I agree with her, honestly. I feel like it's too much. I feel like they low-key are playing these Baddies Gone Wild girls. Like, they're not protecting them as much as they protect Baddies. Like, on Baddies, they would just never let these fights last as long as they do on Baddies Gone Wild. So I kind of understand Erica Raven, but I hope that she doesn't leave. Oh my gosh. So it transitions to Bahati. She's sitting, she wants to get her hair cut, and there's, I guess, two hairdressers or something. I'm not sure where they came from because they speak like English, perfect English. So I wonder if they're production or what. But anyways, Bahati's telling them like, yeah, I just want to like get my hair cut. They're like, what do you want to do with this? She's like, I just want to go completely bald. And she takes off her wig and Bahati's like, yeah, I got into a fight and this girl like pulled out my cornrows. Oh my God. Like, I know they were shocked because it's like, even watching it was shocking. One of the girls who's checking out her scalp is like, she has a knot right there. So anyways, her friends come up and join her while she's getting her haircuts. And I already know this is about to look bomb because we've seen it in the thumbnail. Like, Bahati pulls off the bald look so well. And I'm not even saying that because I like her, because I think majority of a women can't go bald. It doesn't look nice on them. All of Bahati's friends are literally like giving her kudos, like, girl, you are strong because shaving your whole head off is crazy. And it really is. Like, I think this is a first, all-time first, where a baddie on Bad Girls Club or Baddies has ever shaved their head completely bald. Like, it's actually a big deal because this girl didn't just shave her head like and left, you know, a little bit of hair. She didn't go short. She went bald, like skin bald. That shit is gonna take so long to grow out. Oh my gosh. But like, kudos for her because she really is taking it like a champ. And I honestly have so much respect for this girl because I'm just like, I don't even know how she's holding it together. She just really deserves that 50K. Okay, so then we see Shay, Jaden, Oxypro. They go down and they sit with Cupcake, who's sitting by herself eating. They're telling her like, Bahati's getting her haircut. She's going bald. Cupcake is like, oh my God, that's crazy. Then they switch to the mean girls talking about what Daisy did to Bahati. And Hurricane M, like, what the is wrong with you? She literally was in her confessionals talking about Bahati deserved that. That's crazy. I don't even think anybody in the house deserves something like that to happen to them. Daisy does now because she did it, but I'm just saying, like, that's crazy to open your mouth to say somebody deserves something like that. It's like, okay, and when it happens to you, I hope you keep that same energy when people say you deserved it. So it literally just keeps flipping back and forth. Cupcake literally saying like, I feel like we should make a rule that's like no hair pulling. I'm like, girl, you know that's just never gonna happen. Like, the number one thing girls do when they fight is hair pull. That's what girls know how to do. Like, let's be real, most girls are not boxers, and most girls even on this show have not been fighting. Like, they haven't been fighting before they came on the show. So what is like the first instinct is just to pull hair. The only thing that you can really do is like what Jaden does. Like, you just got to put a swim cap on your head whenever you're gonna fight. Matter of fact, go ahead and Vaseline up your body too so that they can't grab you. Like, you just gotta use some tactic when you're fighting these girls. But yeah, Jaden is talking about like how she's over it with Hurricane M, and it's the scene switches to Hurricane M where Hurricane M is talking about her. Hurricane M is so obsessed with Jaden, and Jaden is over it. I'm over it watching it, but Hurricane M said like literally she's not gonna stop until Jaden apologizes. It's too much. It's giving obsessed. It's giving like you want to be her or something. Like, you're jealous or something. What is it? Why are you still going after this girl? Like, she doesn't have to apologize for you. You can just not like each other and go your separate ways. Like, the girl's just like, I don't know. But yeah, so then they start talking about the Erica Raven fight, and Cupcake opens her mouth once again to say, that's crazy. I don't think she should have used weapons. I think she should just use her hands. It's just like, Cupcake, at this point, everybody's breaking the rules. There's no more rules. You can't say no hair pulling, no using weapons, no biting, no jumping. It's all been done. And nobody been respecting the rules. There's no rules anymore. I agree. Wait, what? How? Bahati? You can't tell me this girl wasn't in the movie. If I showed my husband her picture right now and said, you remember this girl from Black Panther? He would believe me. He would be like, yeah. That's how good she looks. But anyways, it shows Bahati. Her hair is pretty much finished. She's walking away. I'm looking like, I feel like it's not like, you could still see some hair on her head. I don't feel like she actually did like a skinhead cut. What is it called? Like, you know, skinhead? I don't know. It's a word for it. Okay, so the scene cuts. Apparently they're about to get ready to go do a water activity that TT of all people came up with. They split up into the two vans. They're on their way to go to the water activity, but they're all talking about Erica Raven is not there, and it seems like Erica Raven probably is going home. But Janelle's is kind of talking about how she's sad. She's like, I wonder how long she's gonna stay away from us. And I'm just like, Janelle's, I don't know, it just comes off very fake. Rella's feeling some type of way because she feels like Janelle's is defending Erica Raven. I feel like Janelle's didn't do enough. No, I feel like it's actually the opposite. Like, Rella G was saying Erica Raven did not defend you, Janelle's, and you're sitting here defending her. I literally feel like it's completely the opposite. I feel like Erica Raven defended Janelle's in the beginning with the whole phone situation situation. She didn't vote for her to go home. This happened off camera. I feel like Janelle's didn't defend her at all. Like, we didn't hear her on camera say anything defending Erica Raven other than like some very passive stuff like, I still F with her, like she's still my girl. Like, that's not defending her. Saying you like her is not defending her. I don't feel like Janelle's did enough. And if I was Erica Raven, I really wouldn't want to be your friend anymore, to be honest. Arella G's just tripping right now. Like, girl, why are you so salty? Why are you so salty about that? She could be friends with whoever she wants to be friends with. Coco's gonna talk about something. Guys, what are we doing today? Because I don't know how to swim. I'm like, ugh. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of embarrassing. Like 2025 and black people still don't know how to swim. We gotta stop this. Just learn how to swim. It's not that big of a deal. Like, if you don't know how to swim right now, go to your nearest swimming pool and just get in there and just start with floating. Like, we gotta stop this stereotype that black people can't swim. It's too much. It's really too much. But yeah, here is Coco reinforcing the stereotypes. These car rides are always about recaps. That's what I noticed in Baddies Gone Wild and in Baddies Africa. Coco's recapping everything that happened once again. They talk about Jaden and Emery once again. I'm just like, go over it. I ain't even about to get into it. It's too much at this point. Like, run it back, run it up, and run it back. Run it up, run it back, run it up, run it back. This music. Okay, so they get to the activity. They're going paddleboarding. The instructor could barely speak English. He's like, paddleboarding. You ready to go paddleboarding? They're like, yeah, see. I'm like, y'all stupid. You know they speak Portuguese in Brazil, right? Talking about some see. These girls. I think in Portuguese it's sim. It's not see. Poor Shay. Shay is like, she can't get in the water because she has shellfish allergies. I'm like, damn. So this girl's allergic to nuts. She's allergic to shellfish. This poor girl. The instructor clearly can't speak English, but he's trying his hardest. You could tell he's passionate, like he's excited. Coco is kind of trying to be a little ignorant right now. She's like, I don't really understand. You can hear her like trying to say that, but I'm just like, oh my god, stop. Like, it doesn't matter that the guy can't speak English. You still got to be respectful. How many languages can you speak, Coco? Exactly. Be quiet. Anyways, let's get to this activity. It shows Daisy going up on one of the paddle boards. She falls off into the water. She starts going crazy. Oh my god, help me out. I'm like, girl, you have a life vest on. What are you doing? Oh my god, like, are you slow? You don't even gotta move. You're gonna float. Like, the guy's trying to help her and they put her on top of 4 paddle boards. She was just doing too much. The girls are all so funny. Like, ugh, this is such kiss ass girls. Like, they just kiss up to her so much. But am I the only one? I just felt like she was just doing too much and it was not funny. Wait, so you telling me after all that the girls don't even get to go on the paddle boards? Apparently the sun is going down and it's too dark now, so they just get on a boat. Oh my gosh, these girls are literally such children. They're literally singing row, row, row your boat. In the other activity, they were literally singing like Dora, Dora the Explorer. I'm like, how old are you guys? Damn, I know this Baddies Gone Wild 21, but they really out here singing like nursery rhymes. So they go on the boat ride. They're having fun. They actually say that it's the first time they're like unified. They're having fun all together. And I'm like, it's about time. Like, we do need to balance this show out a little bit with some unified fun. That's going to make it so that people can actually start switching sides. Like, if they realize, hold on, I kind of get along with this person. Like, we had some fun. Like, you'll start seeing more dynamic, just more storylines. But anyways, the boat literally tilts over. Oxy Pearl's big ass falls into the water. Like, damn, she is a G because she got up out of that water so fast. Like, the worker jumped in after her. Like, he was terrified. He was like, oh no, this American fell in the water. I can't let her drown. Like, he was probably so scared, but she literally was a G. Like, she didn't even need his help. She pulled herself right back up and got on the boat and started shaking her ass like, but yeah, the boat ride is over after that. Janelle's is like, I'm over it. This is another activity that we couldn't do. Take me home. This is some bullshit. And that's kind of how I felt too. It's like, what is the point of organizing these activities? I mean, I guess at least they got to go on a boat ride this time, I guess. What the hell? Yeah, so the sprinter's going back to the house. Bahati's in the sprinter with all her ops. I'm like, who did this? Who put her together with these people? But surprisingly, like, the conversation is not too bad. Bahati's talking to TT. She's asking her, like, have you done paddleboarding before? Because, TT was out there looking like a native, standing up, like, showing out. And TT is like, yeah, I have. Even Bahati and Daisy exchanged some words and it's cordial. And I'm just like, whoa, like I'm actually impressed with Bahati. Yeah, she's like, I feel like I didn't get to know like 90% of the people in this van, and I would like to. And I hope that these girls just kind of give her a chance, because even the way TT responded to Bahati, it was like she didn't want to. She was like, yeah. Like, you know, actually, I will say I like how they did these buses. I guess they're trying to like switch it up a little bit so it's not the same things over and over. So yeah, it's a little messy, but I mean, at least like it's different, because on the other bus we have Hurricane M and Jaden together, the same bus, and that hasn't happened in a while. Okay, so they ask who's been standing on business, like who do you think is gonna win the 50K and the chain. Oxy Pearl is the only one with common sense, because she's like, it's gonna be Daisy or Bahati for sure. Cupcake is like TT, Bahati, Daisy, maybe even you, talking to Hurricane M. Jaden is in the confessionals talking about Cupcake. Please explain to me why you think TT and Hemery deserve the chain. These are not bitches, these some niggas. I said, ooh, whoa, wait, whoa. So, because you know, this has been going around. There's been rumors going around that a lot of these girls are T girls. In fact, I just thought that was a very interesting choice of word, Jaden. No, Hurricane M put her birth certificate and social security card on the internet to confirm that she is not a man. So she's a girl. Yeah, apparently there's rumors going around about TT and Cupcake herself. But yeah, anyways, Oxy Pearl feels like she should get the chain. I feel like Oxy Pearl feels like she has done enough, that she deserves that. She's lit. I like her. I would even like to see her on Baddies Africa, like on the regular Baddies series, I mean. So they go back to the other bus. Daisy and Bahati are talking, and they're like, do you think that you can actually squash it? You know, y'all can squash it. And Bahati's like, I do actually, but you know, I want to have a conversation, just me and Daisy, and we could talk about that together without all y'all here, because all y'all some instigating, hating ass bitches. Okay, she didn't say all that, but you know, that's what was implied. Okay, Daisy's like, we did, and she's like, yeah, but you know, I was still mad about my hair yesterday. And like I said in my review in the previous episode, I literally said, give the girl some time. She needs time. She needs space. Always in her face with the cameras and talking to her, talk. She couldn't even process what just happened to her. And then you have Coco doing the funniest confessional ever, talking about Bahati is too soft, a bitch taking my hair, making me go bald headed, and then bragging about it. Oh hell no, I would have had to get mine. Her eye is literally still bleeding. You know from what? From Daisy whooping her ass, and she still did nothing about that. Like, I know you're not talking. I know you see that eye. Like, girl, you look so dumb. How could you even dare to open your mouth to say something like that? And also, Bahati did get it again. Maybe you just didn't see, Coco. Bahati literally fought Daisy after the hair multiple times. I was even shocked. I was like, oh my God, they're going again. So yeah, she did more than you did. I just found it really funny too, how when Bahati and Daisy were talking, Daisy is like saying, Bahati, are you really gonna be able to be chill though? Because like, you're kind of unpredictable, bitch. Like, you know what? You wouldn't have to be worried about that if you weren't fucking with her. It's called accountability, Daisy. Take some. Hurricane M and Jaden start talking once again. I think they were trying to squash it, but that's not really what ended up happening. But the funny thing is, like, in the middle of them talking, Ming tries to say her little input. She's like, well, actually, and Hurricane M shut her the fuck up so fast. She said, no, let me speak. And Ming turned around like a 5-year-old that just got scolded. I was like, damn, you gonna let Emery talk to you like that? Between Hurricane M and Jaden is just too much. It's boring. It's honestly boring at this point. I feel like they should squash it. All right, so they get home. They literally only have 13 minutes to get ready to go to the club, which I think is just disgusting, because they've been outdoors doing activities and shit. Like, you need to take a shower. You know, when kids go outside, how funky they smell. Like, all these girls were smelling like that. Like, they were in water. Like, but anyways, I think Janelle's has her own room. The room that they showed had only one bed in it, and I said, okay, Janelle's low-key came out as the winner. The master bedroom, all the other bedrooms. I want that one. I want the room that has only one bed in it. So they get to the club. Apparently Scotty with a body and Bobby is there. I'm like, now what are y'all doing in Brazil? But yeah, they're just in the club turning up. Apparently Ming got shit-faced drunk. It's really embarrassing when you get drunk to that point where you're literally like crying your eyes out. when I was a kid, my dad abandoned me. Like, ooh, you know you got to stop drinking when you get to that point. Like, you got to learn how to handle your liquor, girl. But it's understandable. She's only 19 years old. I got to admit, Gloss was being a really good friend because she was holding me just like the little 5-year-old girl that she was. And she was like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, girl, okay? No, you shouldn't be drinking that much. You know, you're just about 10 pounds. But anyways, apparently Natalie is there too. And I guess Natalie must have asked Daisy who has to go. And Daisy's going to say Oxy. Daisy said, I think Oxy Pearl needs to go. I don't understand this because, like, yes, Daisy, she didn't like when Oxy Pearl jumped in and hit Erica Raven. But I feel like, no. Why Oxy Pearl out of everybody in the house? Daisy said she's boring and she's not doing anything. But I'm like, I mean, so far on the show, she was a part of some good storylines. Like, I don't know, I feel like she's done more than Rella G, honestly. Like, she was part of that whole room storyline. Then she almost got into a fight with Ming Lee. Then she jumped in on Erica Raven. Like, not doing enough? I don't think so. So yeah, Oxy Pearl is just trying to defend herself. She's like, how am I boring? I literally stood up like every single time. Whenever anyone tries to come for me, I stood up. I fought how many people? Like, how am I boring? I literally fought Gloss. And Gloss up felt some type of way because she got her ass beat by Oxy Pearl. So she didn't like hearing her name. Apparently Daisy's the one that tells Gloss up to square up with Oxy. Natalie's like, Daisy, you're a little messy. You started this. And I'm like, Natalie, this is the first time that you're seeing. Daisy's literally been starting the majority of shit when it comes to the fight. Majority of it. She's been instigating. She's been trying to play the puppet master. She's been starting shit, making up shit, like the whole time. The person that you were kikiing with, going up to, asking, who do you think that she's the one instigating the most. She's the one that needs to go home. I don't know if it's just me. I really just want Daisy to go home. So we see how the house just falls apart without her. So Gloss Up and Oxy Pearl square up. And honestly, it's not looking too good for Gloss Up once again. Like, damn, girl, damn. You gonna let Daisy get in your ear to fight and then lose? It's crazy. But yeah, they kind of broke the fight in the middle because then the previews for the next episode came on. But literally, like, when they started swinging, I just saw like Oxy Pearl connect and I really didn't see Gloss Up doing too much. But we shall see in the next episode because you never know. Like, you know, it could look completely different by the next episode. The next episode looks like it's gonna be super turns up.